The Flyers were in high spirits on Tuesday at practice after their big 5-2 win over the Seattle Kraken, but players like Trevor Zegras and Egor Zamula are still focused on improving even more. I'm Charlie O'Connor with the PHLY Flyers and PHLY Sports, and these are your Flyers post-practice notes. Big offseason edition, Trevor Zegras is off to a very productive start with the Philadelphia Flyers. He added another assist last night against the Kraken, a secondary assist on Noah Cates' power play goal, and now he has a point in his last 5 games. He's got a 5-game point streak to kick off his Flyers career. But he went a little viral on social media last night, at least on Flyers social media, not for his point, but for his demonstrative reaction to Travis Konecny's third period fight. The whole bench was pumped when Travis Konecny dropped the gloves with Ryan Lindgren after Lindgren started messing with the red-hot Owen Tippett in the third period after Tippett laid a big hit, but no one seemed more excited than Trevor Zegras. So we talked to Zegras about it today after practice. He called Konecny's move amazing. He said this is your best player, and he's dropping the gloves in a 5-2 game in the third period. Just amazing stuff. You can get the sense that Trevor Zegras is very excited to be part of the Philadelphia Flyers and is fitting in nicely. Look, Travis Konecny might be the Flyers' best player, certainly the most established player on the roster in terms of productivity, but with 5 points in his first 6 games, Trevor Zegras has not been that far off in terms of production and effectiveness. But don't take that to mean that Zegras is satisfied. When we talked to him today, it's clear he thinks he has an entirely new gear to reach. He said he believes he can do more on the power play. He pointed out the turnover that he had that led to Chandler Stevenson's shorthanded breakaway that he nearly scored on. Zegras wants to get better, and he's already playing quite well. In fact, when we talked to Rick Tocchet after practice, Tocchet noted that even after a big 5-2 blowout win, Zegras was getting in touch with him after the game to talk about things that he wanted to work on, speaking to the dedication that Zegras has towards his craft.
I mean, I pick his brain. He's a smart kid, but he's what I like about him. He knows there's more. Like he texted me last night. I want to watch some video with you. Like he wants it. Like you can tell. So because he feels there's plays out there that he can make even more, and I agree with him. But it's like I said, you just chip away.
Zegras might not have his first goal as a Flyer just yet, but he keeps up this degree of dedication and this quality of play. It should be coming any day now. The other Z on the team, defenseman Egor Zamula, also took serious strides in last night's win over the Kraken. Now, it's been a rough start to the season for Egor Zamula. Had a pretty solid first preseason game, but the rest of the preseason was something of a disaster for Zamula, just kept making mistakes, and eventually, after an underwhelming first 2 games of the regular season, he sat for 2 games as a healthy scratch. Rick Tocchet had removed him from the lineup. Now, Tocchet put him back in for Saturday's game against Minnesota, and in about 11 minutes, he was fine, earned himself another start on Monday against the Kraken. This game, however, much better on Zamula's part. It was his creative pass down low to Travis Konecny that gave TK his first goal of the NHL season, and his minutes were up. He got a little over 16 minutes, 5 minutes more than he gotten 2 days before. Speaks to increasing confidence potentially from the coaching staff in Zamula. So I talked to Zamula after practice, wanted to get an idea of maybe what went wrong in the preseason and whether he feels like he's building his confidence back up. And Zamula basically said the preseason issues that maybe bled into the regular season pretty much were all mental. He had a couple bad shifts to start out his second preseason game in Hershey and just was struggling to recover from that. It seemed like he spiraled a little bit. Hopefully, and he's certainly hoping this, hopefully his game on Monday, his solid performance against the Kraken, is what he needed to turn his season around, because the Flyers certainly need more from that third pair. They can't be leaning on their top 2 pairs for the next few weeks while they're waiting for Rasmus Ristolainen to come back. They need third pair defensemen to step up, and Zamula is one of those guys who they definitely could use playing better. After all, the Flyers are off to a good start this season. They're now 3-2-1 through 6 games, and it's been a pretty brutal schedule. So a promising start for the Flyers. If they can start getting more from guys like Zamula, more from their depth guys, maybe they can keep that going. I'm Charlie O'Connor with the PHLY Flyers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.